So Blue Sky, which is a small community of about 60 million users, is a pleasant place to chat basketball, and that's why I'm doing it here, right? So this is the pregame for tonight's game 2 in Oklahoma City. The double overtime game was an instant classic, and it was because it was one of the best played, hardest fought team games. The Spurs used a collective defense because the Spurs MVP is Team D to corral Shea Gilgeous Alexander on the night that he won the MVP. And OKC, though they looked stunned at first, came back, locked it up, came back. There were two guys on that team that were just unbelievable, and we have to get some naming distinction correct before we start calling the game again tonight. J. Will and J. Dub, okay? J. Dub is the guy, number 8, who was with Alex Caruso, the more effective of all the Thunder against the Spurs last night. And it was will on their part. In Caruso's case, he played the game of his life. I mean, I don't know. He's like that all the time. I said before this started that Alex Caruso, I dared to say that KJ is not better than Alex Caruso when the thing started. And I hope that doesn't sound crazy or rude, but that's the Spurs fan I am, right? Is that I also am a critical thinker. I'm not just a loyalist. I'm not somebody who just jumps on the bandwagon. I watched the game. I played the game. I enjoy the game. I was very good when I played the game. And this is a thing that I expect from the Spurs, or expect from any team that I'm supporting, is a certain amount of like consciousness. And what we have is Team D. That's what we've always had. So in that 99 series against the Knicks, I said Spurs MVP is Team D, right? We're a small market. We don't pay a lot of people a lot of money. We build a culture, and that culture was the winningest in the history of professional sports for 20 years. And then for the last 7 years, it has been dry and bad. And people have accused us of everything. They've accused us of cheating the draft and nobody points at pounding the rock or at the system in place, which is highly developed. They also don't seem to notice that the two best teams, number 1 and 2, the only two teams who crossed the 60-win mark, are basically out of San Antonio. Sam Presti, the GM of Oklahoma City. So he spent 2000 to 2007 with us. He came in as a video guy and under the tutelage of RC and Pop and Peter, like our thing is what he took to OKC. And he was the youngest GM in the association. And he got a ring and then won the most games this year. And they are the champs. So that's completely out of our tree, The best defender in the Eastern Conference, maybe some would say, Derek White, former Spur, learned all his defense here, right? Best defender in the Western, maybe in the nation, Kawhi Leonard. Guess where he learned all his defense? Well, yeah, I don't mean learned of it. You know what I mean? We emphasize defense and team play, so those people leave and they play defense for other people. Now, it would be interesting if Jeremy Sohan flowered at this moment, because if the Spurs were to get by Oklahoma City, we're playing New York, and that's going to get crazy. That's going to be like the 99 one, but worse. New Yorkers are a problem generally. And that city really, really, it's a muscly city, But I would like to go to a game at MSG. The Road Spur would like to be at MSG. I'm saying that here. I'm saying that now. If somebody wants to help me out with that. I've only been to MSG twice, I think, for basketball. So, yeah, J. Will, J. Dub tonight. We'll have those straightened out when I do the call. I'm doing the call as practice for myself. It is 30 seconds behind the game. I do expect the Thunder to win tonight. I do not think the Spurs are going to win tonight. I would be amazed if the Spurs won tonight, but this team has done nothing but amaze me the whole year long. So what do I know? It turns out nothing. As I've said, they exceeded my expectations for the regular season, and now they've exceeded my hopes for the postseason. So I'm just enjoying the basketball, which is why I'm doing it live. It's mostly for a document for myself and for I've been blue skying every single game this year. I've gone to, I think, 9 games, and I have tickets for game number 6. If game number 6 happens, I will be there. The Road Spur will be at home. So there you go. I wanted to make this 10 minutes, so another 24. Hi, viewer. I'm talking about the game because tonight I'm going to call the game here. They all come in and see me, and they're like, what? Who's this old dude? Okay, so I got to stop looking at that, actually. I would have a producer who was doing that. Tonight, what I will be doing is starting off wherever we start, that'll be me calling the game. And then when we get to a break, okay, maybe we stop if that happens. But I don't know if that's... This is only the second game I'm calling, so we're kind of building as we go. You know what I mean? It's not